Yeah, man, we're back up and we're live. We're doing some hauling in Spain on this stream. I'm very thankful to be alive and well so that I can come and do another ETS2 stream. And guys, we did a build, some more unusual colors. Guys, this one was really hard, you know. It take a while to kind of get them colors here together, you know, because being honest with all you, it's a very messy paint job. But I try my best to make it look good and I'm satisfied with the outcome. Right, so guys, do not forget to like, share and subscribe to the channel, people. It's important. Right? So come into the live, drop a comment, share it with somebody, right? Time for you to get into the content, people. Thank you very much for all the love to the people who have been showing the love to the channel. Thank you very much, you know. I appreciate it a lot. And that keeps me coming back with more lives, people. So we got external contracts. And we're down in the middle of Spain, you know, Madrid. So we see what we can get to haul today, people. Spain is a pretty big place, you know, so I'm not worried about getting loads for haul. Right, so there's some empty pallets on a pretty trailer here. We got to take that one here. Right, so we in the truck. Let's Alright guys, as usual we get with Cummins M11 in the Scania. Alright, let me just fix that GPS there and let's see where we should be heading. 27 minutes to go and pick up the load. Alright, so let me make a move now, guys. Oh gosh, guys, some parts of the map are a little broken, eh? I notice I getting this in a lot of DLC areas, so it's obvious SCS had to come back and revisit some of them things. I hope some people report some of these issues we having with some of these big holes in the map. So guys, this is a truck that I had from before that I rebuild with this stream, because I wanted to do a Scania build. So I said, oh gosh guys, I walk on, I said, we no going on a big hole there again. Right, so I just let me rebuild that truck. I used to pull for a VTC, but that VTC, me not gonna say not operational anymore, but I don't think I'm part of the VTC still. So I said, let me just get rid of that truck here out of my garage. So I decide to build it over and put on some pink. Guys, originally it had some pink on it, you know. As a VTC that was posting some pink. I decide that we go drop on some pink again and do it. I must admit, it looked very nice. I'm loving the build. I even remember, guys, if me do a stream for the week, you know, guys, my mind real out of it, you know. I can't even remember, but to me like this are me second stream for the week. Me think this are the second stream me do for the week, you know, guys. This week me drop more videos than stream. So this is my second stream. But I'm happy to be here as usual. We're gonna haul some load. Because I know I love the trucking. Right, so we on the A4. I just hardly come down in this side of the map too, you know, guys. Now and again, me just come over here. So me decide that we're gonna do a stream over here. Most of the time I like to stick to Germany. Germany is my real place, you know. And Scandinavia. We decide to put in some miles down here. Do some hauling down here. Whoa. I want me there. The bunks are police too, you know. Right, so let me see where we can pick up a load. Load right over here, you know, guys. Right, pick up. Just get a little view how the truck look, guys. Guys, the truck looks sick, you know. What way we going? Alright, I pick the right direction. Kinda get confused there, you know. Alright, so let we keep on trucking, man. Right, so we're cruising on the A3 and we're doing about 90 kilometers per hour. We have 2 hours and 9 minutes to go to the drop off point with the empty pallets. Right, so 52 minutes to go again. We have 62 kilometers still to cover on the road, guys. And we're doing good, you know. Who didn't see the truck? We just show you how the truck look. Truck look real pretty, you know, guys. Pretty like that, you know. Right, so like we discover some place, guys, me never want to say it for butcher it. I mean, no, me go call it wrong. Tell all me not too accustomed to down here, you know. So you could see me now start discover place me never go before. Okay, and narrow street them up how we down so me like this, guys. Me like this. Never see this before, you know. Nice little narrow street, man. And watch the surroundings, guys. This got real feel to it, you know. Alright, me like it, but I make sure me not just drop in this and damage me truck it for carry me in here, you know. Right, so as I could see, I have a turning axle in the back there, so guys, all I know them trailers here just give me problem for park, eh? But I'm going to see as best as I can do. Just to find the parking spot now, guys. Alright, look it down here, man. Let me just see if me could find a bus that turn around and then back it up down in the corner here. Oh shucks. Guys, my jackknife. Oh. My jackknife. Let me kind of straighten out the truck. I'm not considering the turning axle long in the back there. Right, so we need to get it right against the wall. We line up not so good enough, guys. It's kind of shift me head a little for see that top mirror there. Alright, we're doing good, we're doing good. We just had to do it a little 2 times, man, guys. I not get impatient with me. Sometimes it's so it does go in your arm for bringing them loads here. Even real truck drivers, may I see, doesn't make it in one sometimes. Alright, so we in this spot. Pull up we handbrakes. Once it there where the people them want it. Right, we get it right where they want it. Give them the load. And we're gonna be going on to the next load. Alright, so guys, that was a nice little normal cargo. Taking a little 2 hours run. That wasn't nothing too hard. Right, so I don't feel Spain is a hard place to drive personally, you know. Well, let me see what else we could get. We had to look for one with a little bit more distance this time around. I will carry used packaging already. I don't want to carry used packaging again. That now gonna look good. See if I could get some different cargo for on it, man. Graphite grease now. Well, that'll go where me no want to go. Cement. Cement I go over Portugal. How much hours that? 9? I say I wanted to stay in Spain, you know. Alright, let we keep on looking. Empty pallets again, like this empty pallets yard. Scooters. We got to take these scooters. 5 hours journey and again with $26,000. That's a good payday, man. We're taking that. It's a very good payday. We need to move the time because we don't want to go into the night. So we're moving the time and we gotta check with windows because we are custom just kind of cracking with windows a little. So we crack the windows a little. That is a little bit too much. How about that work for me? Alright, about that work. About that work. So let me change the time. Right, so we gone down to 7 a.m. now. Right, so we have 4 minutes to go and get that load. So let's go and pick it up. So guys, like these are one-way streets. You can't go back the direction we come from. We can't go back that direction. Just keep on going down. Right, so we reach right in this spot here now, you know, guys. Right in this spot. And just to find the load, guys. Right, look we load right there, man. Alright, so guys who now join the stream, this is the second load we're pulling for the stream. Couple up. Guys, everything on board. Tell me if I like the truck. I don't know if I like it, you know. Alright, so let me hit the road now, guys. Right, so we got 4 hours and 42 minutes to go, guys. Oh, sure. Oh, ooh, guys, I nearly make a mistake then. I nearly go the other direction, you know. And we are 3 hours and 1 minute to go, you know. Couldn't afford to make a mistake. Right, we're going now. Right. Taking a left lane here. Guys, down here a little tricky, you know. One hour and 55 minutes to go to the drop. Battle one, what's up, man? A cool battle one, a cool. I ain't get to check out that thing you was telling me yet, you know. to put the thing on 10 and what on 0. I need to check it, but I have a theory, but I have to check it first. But one, I feel that console is different from PC somehow. Tell me something. Those settings where you're telling me about, is it in the game menu? Or is it outside of the game menu? I would like to believe it is in the game menu. Tell me exactly where to find the settings, because I want to believe that PC doesn't have it. I just having that feeling, because I think on console, because I used to play games on console before I came over to PC, and when you have a wheel on console, you can't have the drivers in the background running, but on PC you can tweak the drivers in the background. But I don't like to. I like to have me drivers to one universal setting and then tweak it in game, right? But I feel that's just my theory, but I need to check it and make sure. I feel that since I then knew that PC gamers have a software in the background running, I feel you could do it in game or out. Okay, well, guy, I need to check it. I need to find that setting because I don't find it yet. I didn't do on the road for the week, as a matter of fact. I didn't do any on the road for the week, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna check it tomorrow. But when I get time, I'm going to check it. But I'm glad you tell me it's in game or out. So I'm gonna have to go through them settings carefully to find what you're speaking about. If I don't find it, it's because PC is different to console. If I don't find it, but I'll make sure and find it, because it's a problem that really gets into me. It's really getting to me, and that is one of the reasons why I doesn't do on the road often. But I'm gonna make sure and see if I could find it. Right, so we're there down in Spain doing some trucking, man. Oh boy, look trouble, yeah, look trouble. Trouble is this. Right, make away. Right, so we doing some stream. I think this must be my second stream for the week. It's been a crazy week for me, brother. But boy, me good still, man. I'm good still. Sometimes I'm just happy for just come up and just run a stream, bro. Right? Sometimes this is my joy, actually. You know what I mean? So it does really make me happy for know that people does at least happy for see me content. You know what I mean? Because as I keep on saying, I want to make some kind of difference. You know what I mean? I don't just want to be up here for a set of foolishness, and then people, you know, as I see me, they just feel for that. You know, I watch that by you, you know, so I'm happy to know one and two people appreciate the content still, and me big you up Battle One for, you know, coming around the channel now, boy, you know. Just look out for the videos and them and all of that, and me appreciate the input and everything, brother. It's appreciated. You on snow runner now, and you going and get on the road in a time out until updates come back. Alright, you're going and so you're going to get on the road a time out until updates come back. Well, bro, you'll get a long time out, you know. Cause me feel the next updates them now come must say until next year, you know? As them developers kinda sorry for making them look this way, but they're very lazy. Right, so you're gonna give on the road a long time out, trust me. So we're not gonna be your new best friend for a very long time. But SnowRunner look like a pretty cool game, eh? Me not tell you no lie. It's just that the reason why me never buy SnowRunner yet, me feel SnowRunner go frustrate me. I see some people playing it and they're pretty good at it. They know how to get the vehicles and them out from some kind of sticky places and all of that. I like the mission aspect of it. I love that. But other than that, you see the sticking in modern thing, me feel like go frustrate me. That's one reason why me kind of stay away from it. But me like to watch people play it though. Oh, you didn't know SnowRunner was so good. I'm glad you're enjoying it, brother. I'm glad you're enjoying it. It look enjoyable, but as me say, I figure, and I could be wrong. I could be totally wrong. Probably I might have to try it and see. Right? But me feel just sticking in the mud go get me vex. Cause if me stick and can't get out, me might vex. You know, but it look like it's a pretty I'm gonna say it's a unique title. And I like how they add in the missions and all of that. It's very, very unique. Alright guys, they give we a messed up part this wrong, you know. Watch where this thing up. This is a messed up park, you know, guys. And watch this little bar on the ground here. See, I don't make sure I'm coming here just right. Watch this little bar on the ground here. See this bar here? I have to come in there just right because you're gonna be in problems. Well, let's see if we can make it. It's a great driving experience. Well, Battle One man, take your word for it, you know. I'm going to take your word for it because me never played, so me really not have an opinion because me only watch people play. So me can't say if it good, me can't say if it bad. But from looking at it, it look pretty. It look unique. It look nice. I just feel like I get frustrated with it, and that's how me frightened. Getting frustrated. But like it's not that I like to play easy titles, you know, guys. But sometimes me does. That's why I like ETS and ATS so much. Sometimes me does just feel for just relax and not get nothing out. Headache me head and that is what these two titles just bring sometimes. Alright, so over the weekend I purchased Assetto Corsa Competizione and me love the game, eh? Me not tell you no lie. Me love it, but boy, some of me kind of am in the rookie right now and I'm trying to get out of the rookies. And the game, it pretty tough. It pretty tough. Right? But me go say as best as me could do with it. But I way off pace, me slow as a driver, me real slow, you know. When I used to play console, me think me was fast, you know. As me come over to PC and start to race, me realize me very slow. So getting up to speed is a little challenge. Alright, so he said the first map is more of a tutorial map. Okay. And you get lots of mud. Alright, so me understand what I say. So the first map is really to get you into the game and then from there they know well you're gonna know everything so you could run on the second one. I got frustrated then I figure it out. Yeah, because I tell you, just looking at it at first, I said it look real nice in a nice title this, but boy, I know it would get me frustrated with when time for with them yes, I'm going to take this one at 10 hours. This might guys, this might be the whole rest of the stream. 10 hours or 10 hours on here. And it just look like he go frustrate me. He just look like he go frustrated. Because I know he go get some places, I go car get out the vehicle and I go take a long time to figure out certain things as you rightfully say. And I'm a man like to play the game in the vanilla state before I start modding it. I notice some fellas just get some unique mods that they does. Go and get that. Make the game easier for them now. Kinda cheat the way out of it. Because when you get a vehicle that will just punch through any mod and do anything and go away, you know it gonna be easier for you. But I just like to play things in the vanilla state first and then try mod it. So outside of Snow Runner Battle 1, what else you playing? If it would run on i3, I believe so. I believe it should run on i3. Enter i3 is 4 cores, and the i3 is 4 cores. It should run on i3. But you will need to have a graphics card along with that i3. It can't run on just an i3 alone. It go look very terrible. So you're gonna have to get a little graphics card, maybe a little 1050 or something like that, so. Or a little 1660 Super or something like that. Because you can't get too much of a powerful graphics card because the i3 gonna get bottleneck. One of them cards there, and I believe you might be able to like at least run medium settings with that. I'm not even telling you high. You might be able to run medium settings very good at 1080p. Right? And it should be kinda okay for you. If you're going and buy a system, I hope that i3 machine you already have it. If you're going and buy a system, I wouldn't really advise you to buy an i3 system. Or advise you to buy an i5. An i5 will serve you better if you're going and buy one. But if you already have the i3 machine, you just get a little 1660 Super or something like that, and you should be good. You should be good to run this. But as time go by, as I keep on telling you, this game getting heavier as time go by. Firefighter simulator, farming simulator, yeah, station simulator, and transport fever. Yeah, you're doing a lot of sims, man. You're doing a lot of sims, brother. So you won't miss on the road, brother. If you get on the road, if you're playing all them sims there, you're not gonna miss on the road. You're playing more sims than me. Imagine that. Because presently it's just ETS and ATS. And I have some recent sims. I have Dirt Rally 2.0. I have I now add Assetto Corsa Competizione. I have Assetto Corsa. What else I have? I have Farming Sim 17. I don't play that. I have it, but I don't play it. Right? So you have more playable sims than me, because me really do. To tell you the truth, the most I just plays ETS and ETS. And I'm now trying to get into Assetto Corsa Competizione. When I get up to speed with that, I want to do a bit of that. But I kinda enjoying it, but the online them fellas kinda Ah boy, them fellas using you as brakes on the corner and thing. Like if you're slow like me, them men brakes in on you. They come in on the corner and push you off the road and brakes on your boy. And it's so distasteful. So what graphics card you have? You say you have a i3 and you was wondering if to you should upgrade the graphics card. What graphics card you have with the i3? You say you don't miss it at all. That is on the road you're talking about. Yeah, I tell you, you wouldn't miss on the road. You wouldn't miss it at all. If you have all them sims there, if you chill out from that for a whole year, you're not missing it. You could just wait until the drop a next update just to come and see if they improve your son. No. What kind of graphics card you have with the i3? If you're talking about the onboard graphics with the i3 there, I could safely tell you that now go run the game good. If it's onboard graphics you're talking about. But if you have a dedicated GPU, what kind of dedicated GPU you have? Alright, so you're telling me that you download American Truck Simulator and you look crappy with the card you have. Alright, it's because you need a proper card. Once it look crappy, if American Truck Simulator look crappy, ETS will look the same way. You don't get a choice. You must have some kind of GT 710 or something inside of that. If you have anything like a GT 710, that's no good. No good. Right? For you, if you want acceptable graphics, you need to get something like a 2060 or a 1660. That go give you acceptable graphics on the low end at 1080p. You go buy that and go and put it on no 1440p. It's not gonna look good neither because it won't be able to push the frames. So you get a look at 1080p monitor. And well, your current monitor should be at 1080p, I would like to believe. So you know, for expense yourself, you just get the get a 1660 Super or a 2060 and you go to. They're gonna bring up the graphics and run very decent. Alright, and as I keep on telling people, the NVIDIA it have somebody have a guide and the NVIDIA control panel software. Just go up on YouTube and look for it. You're gonna find it anytime you get a new card. That fella have a pretty cool guide on how to maximize the output of the card, because you might get the card, put it in and find so it still not look so impressive, but it's just because you don't tweak the settings to your liking as yet. Once you get to tweak it, you could get some kind of thing where you could kind of input how much color you want on your screen and it could look very super. So you just have to know all them little things there and then you could have everything looking real nice. But natively it should look good, eh? Right? And then you could just use that to just make things look extra clean. Alright, so we nearly meet the yard, guys. Alright, so guys, we just have to look for the load now as usual. Right in front of our face. Just take up the little tipper and roll. Alright, so guys, the load all on board. Let's roll out now. Get on to business. 10 hours on the road, guys. Oh gosh. Look at trouble here. Now broke up my gearbox, now, guys. If you get the graphics card, you can get it to run good. You need a card with i3 there. You know what generation of i3 it is? You know, if it's a 4-core, I hope it's a 4-core i3. If it's a 4-core i3, I believe you should be able to do it in, especially if it's a later generation like the 10th gen, so I believe you should be able to do it very good because 10th gen i3 I think is something equal to maybe one of them 4th gen i5 or something like that. The 10th gen i3 is very powerful, right? So I believe if you get a decent enough graphic card, once it's a 10th gen i3, I believe it should be good. If it's one of the old i3 and them, it might struggle a little. But what you might just have to do, make sure and lock the game to 60, right? And you might lucky to get a, if you could get a way to put it on. If you could only run high, you're gonna be very good. You're gonna be very good. You don't have to. People just feel that you have to ultra game. You don't have to ultra game. Right now, what you're seeing on your screen from my system is high settings. I could ultra if I'm not streaming. But I can't ultra if I'm streaming. It's too heavy for the system. And I'm running a 3700X. That is a 8-core, 12 threads. Along with a pretty decent graphics card. Right? And I cannot ultra while recording or streaming. So I believe even if you could get medium settings, it not got too bad. Not got too bad at all. You're not too sure you're gonna have to open it up. You don't have to open it up to see that in a brother. Go to on your taskbar, you have the search bar. I think if you type in when you hit the window, oh gosh, much I remember. When you hit right, you have to hit the start button, right? Then the little menu go pop up. Then type in the search bar system specs or system, and it will tell you exactly what i3 you have inside. You go give you the whole system spec. It go tell you have an i3 in the machine. It go tell you the RAM you have in the machine too, and thing. And another thing, sorry, something me leave out to tell you. Your RAM shouldn't be below 8 gigabytes to get acceptable performance to, you know. So you have to have, the least you should have is 8 gigabytes. Me like to tell people it's best to have 16, right? But if you don't have much and you have 8, I believe 8 might be the minimum you could get away with. If you have 4, for me that's a no-go. I hope you don't get 4, right? You have Windows 10 iOS. Alright, good. Well, if it came with Windows 10, I believe it should be a pretty modern i3 inside of that. Even if it's a probably a 9th gen i3, that I don't even feel that bad. 9th gen, 10th gen, 12th gen, not bad at all. Right, so check the system specs. What me tell you for check it? Make sure you get 8 gigabytes of RAM for the least. Right? If it tell you it's a 10th gen i3 or even a 9th gen, decent enough. I hope it's not less than a 8 gen. Right? But if it's anything like a 9, 10 gen, me feel you're good with that. All you need to get after that is a 1660 Super or a 2060 and you're good to go. You can run that at 1080p and you're good. And that should, believe it or not, brother, that specs there should run maybe close to your console, to tell you the truth. Right? Because here what has gone, there is the newer consoles on them, they say they're supposed to be, their graphics supposed to be on par with, I think is the 2080. I never seen none, eh? So I kind of speaking from just having a little knowledge about some of this thing. I would like to believe that even if they got say that it's about a 2080 Super or 2080 performance, it's not, I'm sure it's not on par 1-to-1 with a PC 2080, because remember, this whatever system RAM they put in it have to share between the graphics and the system. On a PC, your VRAM is separate, and that alone would allow you to crank the settings a little bit more, right? And on console, you might know, but they just taper back the graphics here and there. Unless you're really getting to this PC world, you can understand what I'm talking about. So for instance, if you watch my stream, watch the sky, look at how the sky look. You see clouds and all kind of thing in the sky. On a console, you might see all the detail in the sky, right? So they just have ways of tapering back on certain things. They might taper back on shadows or something to make it run acceptable. So on PC, you might be able to max out some of them things a little further up than a console. So that is the difference, right? So we get 9 hours flat to go again. So we only hit out 1 hour on the journey so far. Are we going good still? Yeah man, that load they carry out to the end of the stream, you know, for sure. And this load we're gonna be going into the night too. I3 2120. Brother, that's a far down, you know. 2120. You shot 2120. What gen they are now for Intel processors, boy? Let me see. Not 13 gen. Supposed to be 13 gen. So you tell me it's a 3.3 gigahertz. That 3.3 gigahertz is kind of okay. 4 gigabytes of RAM. That 4 gigabytes is bad. That 4 gigabytes is bad. That 4 gigabytes of RAM, that is the system RAM. That bad. You need 8 as a minimum. And if you're that next thing, by that machine was not a Windows 10 machine. You put in Windows 10 on that, because by rights Windows 10 supposed to run on 8 gigabytes minimum. That machine is not a Windows 10 machine by default, and if it is, it's not spec properly, because you need 8 gigabytes of RAM to make sure your operating system running properly with Windows 10. 4 gigabytes is too little bit. You're gonna get stutters, you're gonna get problems. The 3 gigahertz not sound bad at all. 2120. My try for in my head, my try for understand what Gen i3 that is, you know. That had to be a i3 way back, you know, brother. That 2120 there. Because right now, if they're on 13 gen, it should be 13 something it's supposed to name. When she bought it, that is what it had. How long ago about that? How long ago? Just give me an estimation, like about 2 years, about 5 years ago, 3 years ago. So yeah, if you want that machine for run ETS or ATS, this is how you have to do. And no guarantee you go run it flawlessly. You go run it but not flawlessly. You need to turn that 4 gigabytes into 8. So if you get right, you need to turn that 4 gigabytes into 8, and you need to get a better graphics card. Right? Preferably, I go say a 1660. Super. And it will do the minimum. Yeah, go up to 8 gigabytes of RAM and put a little 1660 in that. 1660 Super, the one I mark 1660 Super, and it might be able to do something. after that, you just gonna have to tweak the settings. You tweak the settings for visual quality and not to get too much stutter. And it go. Yeah, 1660. Yeah, either the 1660 Super supposed to be about, I believe by now that should be like within the $200 range. You go get that within there. That ain't gonna be too powerful. And then I wonder what kind of power supply you have in there, boy. What model? Cause that the next thing you have 1660 does carry a it does carry a pin out where it does have to plug in from the power supply. I think it's a 6-pin, either a 6-pin or a 8-pin adapter it does have to use on it. But we have to make sure that the power supply is at least, I think it's 500 watts. If the power supply is about 500 watts, I feel it should be good. Should be good to put a 1660 inside there. Right, so before you even go do all of them upgrades there, calculate how much it will cost to do everything. If it costing too much, my advice is, it costs too much, find somebody who want to, if you just really want to game, find somebody who want to buy the PC that you have decent enough cost, you sell it, you take the difference, you take the money from the PC and the difference that you would have paid to upgrade it, and you go and see what decent specs you could get. If you could lucky to get a current i5 with a decent enough card in it already and thing, and you're gonna be good. Because it now gonna make sense. You're going to try, you spend a good bit of money for upgrade that, but just do that when out of the gate you could get a little bit more money and just get a PC will operate better. Yeah, you could do that. You could add the RAM first. To tell you the truth, the RAM is going to make your system overall run a little better, because you're gonna have a little bit more memory. So like opening 2 programs and 3 programs, that will help you out of the gate. You will realize your machine will take longer to crash. With 4 gigabytes, you the right on the edge. I sure if you open about 3 programs back to back, that machine does widescreen. That is what RAM does do. It does hold more of the information on standby for you to access. You're just looking to play without problems. Don't care about mega graphics. Alright. Oh gosh. Pass me. Stop. Oh, brother, not come too close to me. I'll back up on you. Alright, I understand what you're saying. You're not too care about. Yeah, the RAM go help you out the gate. The RAM go help it to look a little smoother. Right? So if you say it look real, if you go deal with the crappy look, but yet you just want it to run a little smoother, the RAM is going to help that happen. But your graphics still gonna look crappy, but the RAM is going to help that. Right. So that was saying, so in order not to waste money, if you realize that doing all them upgrades what I'm telling you go bring you up to, let me say, 250 or 350, it don't make sense you upgrade a machine there. If you could get a decent one for 500, you just do so, package that. Another man might willing to just want a PC to browse or use already. You sell that for a decent little something, and you put on your excess that you would have do the upgrades with and buy the 500 machine where go do everything. Because remember, when you get a gaming machine, that don't mean you can't do nothing else, you know. You could still browse the net. You still could, if you want to install your Microsoft applications and have it do your typing and your letters, and your computer remain a computer, you know. It's not like a console where you can't do nothing else. It's just going to do everything else better. So it's not a waste investment. So you can, so make sure and check before you start upgrading how much it will cost, because it don't make no sense dump a set of money into an old system that you know get a good upgradable part. Because as I said, you have to cater for the power supply. If you're changing the graphics card, you have to cater for the power supply too. Because if you go with a higher graphics card, it needs more power. Alright? Just based on what you're saying there, I believe the graphics card you have must be pulling power from the PCIe slot. If it pulling from the slot alone, that is not a very powerful graphics card. Right? And I will tell you straight, even if you go with another one that seems a little bit more powerful and it only pulling from the PCIe slot alone, you're still not gonna happy. You're gonna spend over 100 US and you're still not gonna happy. So it's better you just kind of look for a new build. Whoa. If the machine can run games, I see you run anything. Yeah man, if you could run games, you could run anything. You could do the rest of the task. So that was saying, so it's not like if it gonna be a bad investment, you're still gonna be able to use the machine to do other things. Even though not some me respect my machine. And this machine that I have here we're using for this is only for this. It's two things this machine here does do. Buy things on the internet and do content. That's what this machine does do. I have another machine. Well, it done right now. It not done, me now fix it back. I have another machine for just doing normal things like letters and all of this stuff. It went down, so you know me now kind of fix it up back. And it have a APU in it. So that is a processor with onboard graphics that not too bad. It could run it at, I think, is medium settings. Because I put on farm sim and it to just see when I now build it what it would have been able to do. Because I didn't know and it run farm sim at, I think, is medium settings, you know. Looking pretty okay, you know. But you know the shadows and things, you can't do too much of that, and too much of texture quality and all them things. You know, so how to describe it, boy? What it look like? It look pretty much like a kind of like an Android game, to tell you the truth. It had that look to it. What I was still admit is that little chip was doing all of that, right? Because I remember the i5 with a 750 Ti, and it wasn't even looking that good. So you know, technology really increased, you know. Right, so we get 4 hours and 43 minutes. So battle one, that is something to consider. You say which game? Farm Sim 17. Farm Sim 17. I know Farm Sim 17 is not the best in terms of graphical fidelity. But I just tested to see if it was possible that it could have run it. And it ran it pretty good. I was surprised. And oh gosh, what's the name of that processor? I'm trying to remember the name of that processor here. is a 3200G. 3200G I have in that machine. Farm Sim 22 is beautiful. Me want to get Farm Sim 22 in a battle one. Me want get it, you know. I thinking about it hard, you know, but me get some other little important things to the on the system too. So as soon as me clear up some more important things, like in terms of quality for the content and them things, so I feel I go dive into Farm Sim 22. I'm thinking about it, to tell you the truth. But I need to work out how to run Farm Sim economy. I still ain't understand it fully. I play a bit of as I say. That's the reason why I had 17 was to really dry run how to really work the economy in it. And I find the economy is very difficult in Farm Sim. I don't fully work out how to maximize everything, yield and everything that good. Yeah, and the wheel it's gonna be good. But I feel what gonna bring it to life more is the farming panel. The SciTech farming panel could really bring that to life. Because the thing about it, Farm Sim is very complicated when it comes to systems, So how one machine is configured, all the machines them not configured the same way. So I feel the side panel is going to help with that aspect of it. Oh, Farm Sim is crossplay? I never knew that. What are you saying? Never knew that. Yeah, Farm Sim is it. But to me, what I feel gonna bring Farm Sim to life to is playing with other people. Because doing it by yourself, it's pretty much lonely. Not completely. Alright, so we got 4 more hours to go. Right, so we just get 3 hours and 36 minutes to go on the journey, guys. I look good enough. All in all, we did drive kind of okay, even though we're talking plenty. Nearly miss 1 and 2 turn off, but we're doing good. So it have a easy way to get money fast in farm sim. So what is that way, battle one? Cause me no know, you know. I try run the economy in it, but me find it difficult. With the servicing of the machines and all of them kind of stuff there, so. Even if you wait for the right time to sell the crop and all of that, remember you keep on buying fertilizer, this, that, the other. If you buy animals and say, right, me go use the fertilizer from them, or me go use that, and me go, you know, use things where I get for kind of decrease the money. Me find it always have a way to eat up the money quick. So that's why I say me not to understand the economy. And then remember, you know how it does go. You know how farming sim is. I see some people does make some money on it, but they want to believe some of them that cheat them money they eat, you know, because to me the economy are not difficult. Because you're gonna have to be doing a lot of grinding. For instance, we say you want to do logging. I mean, and you start off a farm and you say eventually you want to do some logging. To get the machines them for do the logging are real money. Or you gotta lease them or something, and then now with the new one you may hear you just have to, if you don't buy the land you can't go there and log on them kind of things so. You ain't mess with the animals as yet. Yeah, me try all of that, but me in 17 I'm speaking more because I don't have 22. Yeah, me buy animals and all of that and try to get the animals and them for yield as much thing and sell thing, and yo, it's a heavy economy, man. It's very, very heavy. It's intensive. And to keep your eyes on all them things there and make sure everything running correctly. Trust me, if you could run farm sim, if you could actually open a business. Yeah, you have to grind for run a business. So you have to grind in a farm sim too. Yeah, me get you, brother. Me get you, brother. The thing more like with farm sim, it have a lot of replayability, brother. So you have a lot of things you could do in farm sim. You know, like trucking or racing where it seem like the same things over and over and over again. That's the thing what I like about farm sim. Yeah, you work smart, not hard. Well, battle one, I like how you bring up that point there, you know. You work smart, not hard, you know. You know, when I was going to school, you know, they tell me the key to success was working hard. And when I come into the world, I realize, you know, get nothing to do with working hard, you know. You know, get nothing to do with working hard. Trust me. Certain things, I feel that working hard aspect there is for certain things. So for instance, if you want to build a house your own self and you want to make sure that the house you build is the house you want, even if you have people working for you, you have to put in some work yourself or be there and really, you know, guide things and work, do things where you know, where you don't want other people do and you feel you could do it yourself. Well, then in that case, I can say yes, you have to work hard to get that. But in terms of like in the world in general, the people let me see really making it, me don't see them working hard. Really don't see them working hard. Me see other people working hard for them. You know, it's just strange. That's just my point of view, right? Disclaimer in case anybody feel get me to court for saying that. You know? So you're correct with is not working hard, is working smart. You're very correct. Yeah, it relaxing like this in true. It's shoot. It relaxing in a sense, but it frustrating in the sense when you can't get the economy right there, because you go find yourself kind of going around in circles a little and can't get out. So I mean, like, you want the farm to reach a certain place where eggs make money, the well, me see they get crops now where you could grow in a greenhouse and all kind of thing. You want that for make money, you want the ones you're putting in the field for make money, then you could, well, now me say you get seasons you could follow and all of that. Then you wanted to meet a point like just like in this truck in here, when you now start, you just have to be a little critical of how you run your truck for make your money. But when you're done make the money and then you start hire people and the days them start roll, you find you just conquer it because you just make mad money. You understand? And you just drive your truck for fun now. See? So with farm sim, me find the ceiling is way higher than truck sim. Way higher than truck sim. Which is good in one sense that you go keep you playing. You keep on playing the game. But me need to figure out that economy. Before me start like stream that, me feel me have me need to figure it out. By 58 minutes to go. We're doing good, you know, guys. We're nearly reaching. I'm not reaching with this load here. That could be the end of the stream, you know. In game is 1:23 in the morning in game, you know, so. Or we could drive right through the night with that load here, you know. I don't think this could be a wise thing for doing in real life, you know. But guys, welcome to the sim. We could do that in the sim and get away with it. Oh gosh, what one? Yeah, I want by. Yeah, farm sim have a lot of things to do. I feel that is most of the attraction to it, you know. You have a lot of things to do. And that is why somebody, I can't remember it's who, someday I was having a conversation with someone on stream and they was comparing the trucking in farm sim to like normal trucking games, and I was saying you can't really compare farm sim to normal trucking games. The reason being farm sim have to make the driving universal for every implement they get. So they can't really dial in on the driving aspect of the trucks. So they have to keep it, it gonna be a little generic, and I understand that. So I will never like beat farming sim trucking because they cannot afford to center themselves on one aspect of the driving. I can remember the driving have to cover trucks, it have to cover all them tractors, all them logging thing, all of them stuff they have to cover in the physics of the game, how it operates. And that the next thing, you know, farming sim you could just like reap everything, keep it in a silo, and then if you feel like you just truck out with everything, man. You just truck things out and sell things and things. And I find it's rather brilliant the way they make the market system, how it goes up and down. And it have seasons for things, and it a time where you go get this thing selling for more than the other. That was say it's a lot of economics in farm sim to conquer it. So after you done play it, you go around all the farm and them and just enjoy the equipments and them stuff there, so. Oh, so you get a lot of farmland, so you like to go see them all, just run around, watch your stuff them and just be amazed. Yeah, me get that, brother. Sometimes when you do them things there in the sim, you just wish it could be real life somehow. Oh boy, it doesn't really work, so. You know what I mean? Right, so guys, we meet the yard, you know. This is the final destination here, you know. Final destination. So let we just see if we can park up, drop off, and call it a stream, you know. Alright, so let me see where they put the load. Alright guys, I give you a kind of tricky one here, you know. Let me just see if we can get the truck around, get into that spot there. I'll make sure kind of I have to be on point with this, you know. Guys, me can't come in when you're cooking and line up, you know. I really have to try to get on point first and then put it in there. So let me just kind of get a straight line first up front here and then put it in, because it's a narrow space. I cannot afford to be too far off to one side or the other. Guys, this is a little challenging, you know. Gosh. Alright. What me I do? Need to just kind of settle the trail a little bit now. Alright, me lucky for getting, you know, guys. This is a narrow, a tight fit, you know. Very tight fit. So battle one say go up on a farm and ask about equipment, and the guys were surprised that you know all about the equipment and asked you if you work on a farm before, and you said no, you play farming simulator. Yo, that's a real joke, you know. Yeah, and that's the thing. That is the thing. Battle one, people feel simulators are some kind of toy thing, you know. Simulators are no toy thing again, man. The gaming thing come from far, you know, where everything now are real things you could learn about. It not gonna be one to one, but it at least it's real enough where you can know the name of the implements and where you're using them for and them kind of stuff there. So that aspect of it is very educational from that standpoint. So me happy for know that gaming teach you something, so you is one of the guys them who could go and attest to that. Gaming is not all foolishness. It depends on what you want to focus on while playing games, because it could be something very educational. You understand? Me learn a lot of things from games, you know. Right? You say it's real, man. Yeah, man, it's real, bro. It's real. It's just in a simulated world. You know? Oh, battle one, me have to close off the stream, brother. So I have to go run the outro. Right, so Battle One, big up yourself for coming into this stream. I enjoy having a good talk with you and thing, you know. So I want everybody to look forward to seeing more streams, more videos and all them things from Chaotic Symbol. We need a lot to subscribe, like up the stream and share up the things so everybody. Don't keep it to yourself. Right, so we come to the end of this live stream, and we just leave all with a little words of encouragement, and those words are, don't forget to pick up yourself.